Hello, beloved. Welcome to your message. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are keen in booking me for a reading, you'll find my email listed down in the description box below. I do offer any and all types of readings, okay? Including one-on-one sessions with me via video call as well as FaceTime. Okay, let us begin with your message and find out what spirit wants you to know at this time. Okay, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands, okay? I feel like there is an individual here who's wondering if you still think about them. Like, they're wondering, it's like they wonder so much about you and your life to the point where they feel like they could, somehow, they wish they could see your life. They wish they could witness it through the grapevines, like a fly on the wall, okay? They wish they could somehow see what you're doing. Okay. I'm being cool not to take these, okay, but we have the Emperor. I feel like this person is trying to control their impulsiveness. They're struggling, but they're trying to control it because they have tendencies, okay? In general, they are the type of person that is very stubborn in their nature and in their ways. And I feel like right now that is really working against them, because it's like they learning real fast that you are not playing a game, and you're not playing anyone's game, and you are not to be played with. It's like I feel like this person hates to admit the truth of that fact because they want to be seen a certain type of way. They want to, it's like they don't want you to ever think that you got to them or you can get to them. They want to be, it's like they seeing in your world, in your reality, you're always loved, you're always embraced, people love you, you're beautiful, you are an attractive being, and you're naturally so. Your magical aura, okay? Your energy is really dreamy, puts people in a trance. You can't fake that as a person. You can only just embody it. And it's a gift. Different people are gifted differently. And you have that, and they lack that. This is what's drawing in so much jealousy and envy and making them feel less important. The crazy part is that this person, they feel less important because they're not hearing you saying that they're good at what they do, or they're not hearing you complimenting them. They're not hearing you saying what they want to hear. I'm being cool not to take these, but I'm okay. We have the Six of Wands in the Chariot. We have Aries and Cancer energy here, heavily, as well as Leo and Pisces, okay? Moving forward, I'm seeing you, like your world and your reality, people are about to receive you with more than what you are being received with right now. So a lot more love, a lot more respect, a lot more of what is of now. That is what is coming towards you. I feel like this person, they're realizing that they're fighting a losing battle. Because regardless of what they try to do, it's like they really have a lot of failed attempts. Because whatever they've tried has never prospered or worked out. It's like I'm getting, they've tried so many things, and in the process of them trying those things, it's like they lost themselves, like their beliefs, their traditions, their morals, their values, because they were going above and beyond for all the wrong reasons, directed towards someone who doesn't even fight their own battles. Your battles, you are fought for. So they're not coming towards you, they're not fighting you. The moon, I feel like this person wants to keep it a secret, keep the fact that they love you a secret, or the fact that you influence them a secret, the fact that they gain inspiration from you. They want to keep your influence a secret. Whatever influence you have on them, they don't want you to find out. They don't want you to know how they truly feel about you. I'm getting, you'd be surprised, beloved, truly what happens behind closed doors. You'd be surprised truly how people actually feel about you. You'd be surprised what you actually mean to others. It's like, I feel like this person feels like they're fighting a losing battle because you're not even competing with them. It's like they feel like you're not even paying them any attention. You're not even acknowledging anything they do. You're not even giving them an ounce of your energy. They feel really deprived of your energy right now, okay? And it's really frustrating them. It's putting them in a very frustrated state of being. They don't know what to do with themselves, okay? They keep questioning what they know, what they've heard, who they are. It's like they're losing themselves in the chaos. They're losing themselves in the things that they thought would fulfill them, okay? Because now the truth is hitting them really heavily. They can't run from it anymore. They can't hide from it anymore, okay? Queen of Swords, I feel like the brutal truth is staring them right in the face. It's embedded in their reality. This person cannot run away from the truth. They have to face it now, what they've done. And I feel like they're really ashamed of themselves. We have the Six of Wands reversed. Oh, it's like this person, I don't know if this is gonna even matter to you, but they regret what they did. They regret. It's like they understand and they know that it was all coming from a place of ego, a place of discontentment within themselves, and they couldn't handle that. They couldn't take it, and they just I feel like this person is coming to terms with the fact that they're not a good person. It's like the harsh reality. Yeah, Five of Cups. Like they know that you're not even willing to hear anything they have to say to you. So they don't even bother reaching out. They don't even bother saying anything. This person is not going to say anything. Even in the future, even in 6 years. But in their reality, they're facing it, they're feeling it. Those memories you guys shared, it was real. You guys experienced that. You weren't the only person that experienced it. They did too. But they experienced it differently. Therefore, it's affecting them differently. And the time span at which you guys are affected, they might be affected. You might have been affected immediately after the incident or after what happened. But they might be affected in in a couple of more years, in a couple of more months. Okay, so it's like we are all different within that regard, how we experience things, how we process things. And it all hits us differently at different times. And it just is what it is. I feel like it's getting to the point where this person, they constantly think about you. They constantly think about the past. They constantly think about things that happened. They constantly think about their actions towards you and what they could have done better and where they could have improved and where they could have been a better person. Okay, what situations where they could have done better and said better about you. Like, it's like they realizing all the things that they've really jeopardized for themselves karmically also, because they're seeing the route at which their life is taking, and they're seeing that the things that they're experiencing are the very same things that they've also put out to the world. Okay, the negativity, the backlash, whatever they've put out to the world, they're receiving it back. Okay, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups. I feel like your ancestors are teaching this person to listen. I feel like in the coming 8 months, this person is going to be in a mental state of like torture, like constantly getting flashbacks of their bad deeds towards not only you but others, constantly experiencing guilt of the things that they've done in secret that some you might not even know of. That's what might be killing them the most here. I feel like this person is looking at life differently now. They're no longer looking at it at the lens at which they were looking at it when you guys were experiencing one another and everything was happening the way it was. Everything has changed, beloved, as it did in your world, it has in theirs, just differently. Obviously, you're not on the same path, you're not on the same vibration, you're not the same people. You got different karma, you got different lessons. And I feel like this person, they're learning things the hard way in their life. I feel like this is what they were meant to go through karmically. Also because of the impact of the lessons, that it's like they need to experience certain lessons because the deeds that were done was so harsh. Like what they did was so bad, or was really like, it's unheard of. Like, towards someone whom you claimed to love or to respect, you know what I mean? It's like there's a spiritual court where behaviors of us get assessed and discussed to see who deserves what. And this happens in our daily basis. Things might just fall apart in your day. Something stops working. Something hurts you. You bump something. You lose a shoe, and you had this outfit plan. You know, things of that sort. That's all karmic. It's like, you can't put out bad energy and expect good deeds to happen. A good life, a fulfilling life, when you've deprived certain people of the food that they eat and the truth of so many things. It's like, this person has to pay. Like, it's not even in your control. It's not even about you. It's like they have to learn in this lifetime. They can't leave this life without learning the lesson of, you are not God. You can't play God. You can't do that. This person is going to learn to be a good person. They're going to learn the hard way, though. Because I feel like they're learning the hard way because they fought this for so long. Like they fought this, okay? They fought it for so long. They didn't want to address it. They didn't want to acknowledge it. They didn't want to take accountability for so long. Like, and that was so wrong, is what I'm seeing and getting here. Page of Swords. I feel like little by little things are happening in this person's reality that's really making them see how selfish they were. It's like they really they are being taught by their own ancestors too, because this person, they are also an individual experiencing life, and they have certain lessons they need to learn. They have certain things they need to experience, and they were fated to experience in this lifetime. It's like this person is going to feel like they're living a completely different life. They're going to know that they're on a path of karma. This is a very spiritual time for this person. Yeah, the Tower. The Tower. It's like this person is reaping all that they've sown, okay? All that they've planted is beginning to grow. It's like even the way, it's in the way that, it's in the little things, you guys, okay? It's in the way people treat them. It doesn't have to be the fact that they lose their home. It doesn't, it's in the daily basis things. People begin to treat this person differently. They don't have the same likeness. They don't pertain to the same image. They just people lose respect for them, and they start to disrespect this person, and they become low vibrational, or perceived to be low vibrational in their world and in their reality. Who they were is no longer who they are, okay? Like, and their world is going to receive them in that likeness. Even if this person was good to you in the beginning, or they were a good person in the beginning and they changed, it's like the change laid upon the decisions that they made and the choices that they made. In life, we all go through hardships, but that doesn't give us the right to hurt others. We all just have to face the things that we go through and address them so that we may be able to heal from it. Because if we don't do so, we're going to bleed on those who didn't cut us. And we need to learn to address. We need to learn to reflect. We need to learn to really shadow work and do internal work within so that we can be better. That's a process. And this person was denying this process. They were in denial of the fact that they needed to address certain things. They needed to take accountability of certain things. They needed to reflect on certain things, and they needed to apologize and tell the truth. It's like their oblivion and ignorance, right? Them choosing to turn the other cheek is what's making, it's like, it's the reason why they're now walking the karmic path, and why the karmic path is not going to be pleasant. It never is. Where you see the actions you've done to others being done to you, the same medicine you fed others being fed to you. It's like, that's not nice, but it's necessary so that people see that you can't do this anymore, or you don't do this to people, or this was wrong, or you could have done better, or you should have never done that. Okay, it's like this person needs to learn all of that. And this is not only pertaining to you. They've done other people wrong. And you should know this, or you know this about this person. You know that they might have a bad reputation in general, or they might be the type of person that really steps on other people's toes and wants to be superior in a situation, or be in control all the time. It's like this person, they're going to reach a point in their lives where they don't even know what they're doing. Like, it's just going to be like, oh my God, look at all that I've done. Yeah, the Hermit. It's like they're going to be looking at all their bad deeds, because it's all going to be taking place in their reality, the Temperance. It's like this person, even those around them are going to, like all those around them that were also a part of their plan, or all those around them that they were on the hate train towards you. It's like all the people that played the role, right? Even when they knew better, they're also going to pay. We have Chains and the Three of Swords. Justice needs to be had. Karma is due. And there's nothing these people can do about it. They can't outrun fate. They have to learn. It's like I feel like certain people, you experience a lot of opportunists in your journey of life because of what you bring to the table. But you knowing your worth is what got you this far, okay? Just remember that. You knew your worth, okay, from the beginning, from the get-go. Three of Pentacles. I feel like it was written in the stars, okay, beloved? Your destiny, your influence, your impact in this world, it was all written in the stars. No human could stand in the way of it. That's why they all tried and then they all failed. I feel like all that was directed towards you as a weapon formed against you. What your ancestors did is they transformed that weapon into something that can work in your favor in the most spiritual way possible. See, it's because whatever was done to you, spiritual work that was done to you, these people did it having certain knowledge of spiritual work and its ancestry and its roots and what it means to do what you do when you do it. But they don't know everything. They too are just living this life the first time. They're not experts. So there are certain things that they don't know, and that's where the spiritual code comes in. That's where our ancestors come in. They know. That's why they let these people do what they do. That's why certain things happened or allowed to happen, because of what had to be done after. Your ancestors used the energy that these people put out to work in your favor because they know the hacks, the tricks, the secrets that these people don't. That's why I'm saying they're not fighting you. So the weapons formed against you, they were not directed towards you, okay? We have the Knight of Wands. I see you finding new inspiration in things. Ace of Swords, I see you finding a new level of ideas, like forming new types of ideas that are totally out of the box, okay? Out of context of what you are used to. It's like I see you just tapping into a different level here, a different rank in this life thing. And I see you embodying it so beautifully. The Empress, okay? We have the Four of Cups and the Empress. See you embodying it so beautifully. And I see that it's like your world and your reality is going to begin to serve you. You're going to really feel blessed, loved, embraced. It's like I feel like even though there were certain opportunities that you missed in your life, certain things you were deprived of, certain things that were taken from you, it's like all that was divinely orchestrated, okay? Your ancestors let things happen the way that they did, okay? That was, planned so that you can receive certain karmic justice when you need it, because we are all linked. It's like everybody has a role to play in everyone's life. And if you play a good role in someone's life, in your life personally, you'll experience good karma because that is what you give out to the world. But if you do the opposite, you're going to receive bad karma even after that person whom you've deceived has lived your life. You signed up for bad karma when you deceived that person, when you took that action towards that person. So even if they leave, you still receive the karma. It's not about them, it's about you. You need to learn your lesson in this life thing. That's what life is about. That's the cycle of life. You need to learn so that you may evolve, so that you may heal, so that you may stop certain things. I feel like you were a vessel to many people's healing. So people's bad deeds to you, you had to be the vessel to it because of what they had to learn in this life. It couldn't be any other way. I'm sorry for the bad experiences. I'm sorry for the trauma. But pertaining to your mastery, you had to experience that level of pain. You had to experience that level of anxiety. You had to experience that level of whatever you experienced, and it hurt. You guys know that the pain you experience speaks of the vibration that you're on. That's why certain people, it's like, it's clear that if they could have done it, they would have. They can't do it because they can't walk a mile in your shoes. Like, if it was easy to do it, everybody would have achieved it, right? But no. When you're chosen for something, you succeed at it despite anyone else's disapproval, despite what anyone else has to say or what narrative anyone tries to form. Because you doing it because you know what you're doing. You doing it because you have that experience, you have that knowledge, and all that stems from your path. All that stems from the negativity that has crossed your path, your experiences, your pain. It was all necessary, beloved, okay? It never was for nothing. And I feel like in the month of October, you're going to see why it was necessary. You're going to get the specifics, okay? Your spirit guides are going to give you the specifics. King of Wands. It's like your spirit guides are going, the magician, your spirit guides are going to show you what you need to see in the month of October. And what you are being shown is going to help increase your vibration because you're going to tap into a different lightness. That wisdom that, you're going to receive is going to help you tap into that different lightness. And you're going to receive the wisdom by what? By being shown. So the process of you being shown and you receiving prophecies, visions, dreams, intuitive downloads, it serves a purpose. It's like embrace the way the divine connects to you, communicates with you. Embrace all of that, tap into it, and be one with it. And don't be afraid or run away from it. You are your own individual here in this life, and you have your own individual connection to the divine. The world has told us that, it's like the voice of the world has kind of spoken so much about how you connect to God and who is God. Come on. But we all walk individual paths. No way in hell can you tell me about my journey with God when you've never walked a mile in my shoes. Therefore, people's opinion about who God is should not impact your belief in your spirituality, in the universe, and the divine should not be impacted by anyone else's belief system. You are okay to experience life the way you are called to, the way you are being led to, the way that feels right to you. The way you feel called to connect to connect to the divine is your way. It doesn't have to resonate with anybody. That is why it's in your reality. So no one needs to approve it, or no one needs to say it's okay. You just need to be content with it and allow it to work and serve you. That was your message, okay? That is all that I have for you. If you are keen and interested in booking me, you'll find my email listed down in the description box below. I do offer any and all types of readings, including one-on-one sessions with me, via video call, FaceTime, Skype, as well as Zoom call. Okay, I appreciate your time. Until next time, bye.